Edinburgh is not just a city. It is a true encyclopedia of architecture and history, set against the backdrop of stunning Scottish scenery. Imagine the majestic Edinburgh Castle, towering over the city like a watchful bastion, guarding the secrets of the ages. The medieval streets and Gothic spires of the old town take you back in time, where every stone breathes legend. But it's not just history that attracts millions of tourists. Edinburgh is also the capital of cultural events, especially in August, when the city turns into the epicenter of world art, thanks to the famous Edinburgh Festival. Lapland, Finland, is where fairy tales and myths come to life. Imagine a land where the aurora borealis dances across the sky like magical lights, and the vast expanses of snow invite you on a journey through a true winter wonderland. Here, in the north of Europe, the famous Santa Claus lives, and children from all over the world write letters to him, hoping for an answer. Lapland is not only winter fun, but also home to the Sami, an indigenous people whose culture and traditions are deeply rooted in this harsh but beautiful land. Leipzig is a city that inspires and fascinates with its rich history and cultural heritage. Imagine the place where Johann Sebastian Bach spent his last years and composed many of his greatest works. A city where the spirit of musical genius is in the air and the streets are filled with the sounds of classical music. Leipzig is not only the musical capital, but also the center of book printing. One of the largest book fairs in the world takes place here every year, attracting writers and readers from all corners of the world. This city is like a magnet for creative people who want to leave their mark on history. Krakow. French Riviera is where the azure waves of the Mediterranean Sea caress golden beaches and the sun shines almost all year round. Its stunning scenery attracts artists and filmmakers, while celebrities from all over the world flock here to enjoy the luxurious lifestyle. All this makes the Riviera a true symbol of style and elegance. Here, amidst picturesque villages and lively resorts, you can feel the spirit of freedom and inspiration. Monte Carlo, Nice, Cannes, each of these places has its own secrets and stories just waiting to be discovered. Toledo, Spain is a city where history literally comes alive at every corner. The walls of ancient buildings remember the footsteps of Roman legionaries, and narrow streets keep the secrets of the Moorish conquerors. From Gothic cathedral spires to exquisite arabesques, every era has left its traces here. The city, like a mirror, reflects cultural diversity, with Christian, Muslim, and Jewish traditions intertwined in a marvelous pattern. Walking through its cobbled streets is like turning the pages of a living encyclopedia, where every line breathes passion and grandeur. The Plitvice Lakes, like a fairy tale come to life, spread out in the heart of Croatia, offering travelers a glimpse into a world where time flows according to its own laws. In this national park, nature paints with watercolors. Turquoise lakes, cascades of waterfalls, and dense forests create a unique symphony of sounds and colors. Picturesque wooden paths lead guests through labyrinths of water mirrors reflecting the sky. Here, amidst the morning mists and rustling leaves, it seems that every corner hides a secret waiting to be discovered. The 2,500 kilometers long road, the Wild Atlantic Way, is not just a route, but a real journey through time and space, which starts in the north of Ireland and stretches all the way to the south. Here, on the edge of Europe, every moment is breathtaking. Vast expanses of ocean, majestic cliffs, and quiet bays create an unforgettable atmosphere. Feel the salty breeze fill the sails of your soul, and ancient legends and myths come to life amidst this natural splendor. Each stop is like a new turn in history, where you become part of the great heritage of the Irish land. Dolomites? Italy is the place where nature decided to show its creative genius by creating landscapes that seem like paintings come to life. These mountains, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, attract with their sharp peaks and unexpected hues that change depending on the time of day. Local legends say that dwarves and fairies lived here in ancient times, and looking at these mysterious cliffs, it's easy to believe it. You can enjoy the stunning views here by hiking or just admiring from a cozy chalet. Neuschwanstein Castle, as if it came out of the fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm, rises on a picturesque mountain in the Bavarian Alps, attracting history buffs and dreamers from all over the world. Built by order of King Ludwig II in the 19th century, it strikes the imagination with its exquisite neo-Gothic style and fantastic views of the surrounding forests and lakes. Every stone in the castle walls seems to hold a secret, and the numerous towers and balconies are shrouded in legends of a mysterious king who did not have time to see his creation completed. Immersing yourself in the atmosphere of this architectural marvel, it is impossible not to feel the breath of history and magic. Bern, the capital of Switzerland, is a place where time seems frozen in its elegance and charm. The city, whose roots go back to the 19th century, amazes with its medieval architecture, which seems to have stepped off the pages of ancient books. The narrow streets and arched bridges seem to take you back to the era of knights and alchemists. The heart of the city, the bell tower Zittglogge, is not just a tower, but a real time machine where every hour is played out puppet theater, bringing history to life. Bern is a symphony of past and present, where tradition and innovation dance in an eternal waltz. The Swiss Alps are a place where nature seems to have painted its boldest picture. Imagine mountain peaks pointing up into the sky like giant guards guarding the vast expanses. But it's not just the majestic mountains that make these places special. Here, among glaciers and alpine meadows, are hidden unique corners where silence and tranquility reigns, as if time has stopped its run. Traveling through these magnificent expanses, you can meet rare animals and plants that can be found nowhere else in the world. It is a place where every step opens new horizons, and the spirit of adventure is in the air. The Azores, like a necklace of emeralds scattered in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, beckon with their wild nature and mystery. This is a place where volcanoes peacefully neighbor with green meadows, and waterfalls whisper ancient legends. From mystical misty forests to endless vineyards, the islands are astonishingly diverse. Here you can meet not only rare birds and whales, but also feel true tranquility away from the hustle and bustle of the city. The Azores is a place where nature and man live in harmony, creating a unique atmosphere of adventure and discovery. Strasbourg is a city where history and modernity intertwine in a unique dance, creating an atmosphere that mesmerizes every visitor. Here, in the heart of Europe, the majestic Strasbourg Cathedral, with its Gothic architecture, rises above the colorful half-timbered houses like a watchtower guarding the secrets of the past. The city, where French sophistication and German precision intertwine in the streets, beckons you to explore its culture and cuisine. Immerse yourself in the atmosphere of Strasbourg, where every corner is full of surprises and history. Salzburg, a city where music is literally in the air. Imagine, Mozart himself was born here, and his spirit still permeates every street. This Austrian city, steeped in alpine greenery, impresses not only with its Baroque buildings, but also with the majestic views of the Hohensalzburg Fortress, which has towered over the city since the 11th century. Walking through the UNESCO heritage-listed Old Town is like being transported to another era, where every stone holds a story. Salzburg is a living canvas where classical music and architecture merge into a harmonious symphony. Copenhagen is a city where modern innovation intertwines with rich history to create a unique cityscape. Imagine flat bike lanes lined with ancient buildings, with the medieval fortress of Kastellet rising among them. This Danish metropolis is a world leader in green architecture and its commitment to sustainability. Strolling through its streets, you will feel the Viking spirit, which combines with advanced technology and modern art to turn Copenhagen into a true cultural mosaic. Costa del Sol, Spain, a place where the sunny days of the year can be counted in the hundreds, and serene beaches stretch for dozens of kilometers. In this southern paradise of Andalusia, history and modernity go hand in hand, from ancient Roman ruins to luxury yachts in the port of Marbella. Here, every sunset becomes a real show, when the sky bursts with bright colors, reflected in the calm waters of the Mediterranean Sea. Majestic fortresses such as the Alcazaba in Malaga recall the rich heritage of the Moors, while the local taverns beckon with the aroma of fresh seafood and the sounds of flamenco, creating an atmosphere you can't help but fall in love with. Hallstatt, home to just over 700 people, is nestled among the majestic Alps and sparkles like a jewel on the shores of a crystal-clear lake. This tiny town, where every corner breathes history, is one of the oldest continuously inhabited places in the world. Hallstatt's uniqueness lies not only in its picturesque views, but also in its rich cultural heritage. It is home to the world's oldest salt mine, which dates back to the Bronze Age. Walking through its narrow streets feels like being transported into a fairy tale, where every building and bridge is part of a magical world that holds the secrets of the ages. Stockholm is a real archipelago of 14 islands connected by more than 50 bridges, which makes it unique among European capitals. Here, nature and modernity live in harmony, from the sparkling waters of the Baltic Sea to the historic streets of Gamla stan. Scandinavian architecture impresses with its simplicity and elegance, while museums such as Vasa and ABBA offer an immersion in rich history and culture. Walking around Stockholm is like traveling through different eras, where every corner tells a different story and opens up new horizons. Hamburg, Germany's second-largest city, hides a world of fascinating contrasts. Its harbor, the largest in the country, is not just a gateway to the world, but the heart of the city, where the past meets the future. Here the sound of the waves mingles with the echoes of history, from the ancient trade routes of the Hanseatic League to the ultra-modern container ships sailing to distant lands. The narrow streets of the Old Town lead to a maze of ancient buildings, where every corner breathes legend and modern architecture rises like a futuristic challenge. In the heart of Europe, among the winding canals and carved facades, Amsterdam reveals its multifaceted soul. This city, like no other, skillfully combines rich historical heritage with modern creativity. Here, at every turn, history meets innovation, from old 17th century houses to ultra-modern museums and art spaces. Amsterdam is a place where bicycles outnumber residents, giving the city an atmosphere of constant movement and freedom. Walking along its streets, you feel as if you are immersed in a living picture, where every canal and bridge is a part of a great mosaic created by nature and man. Sintra, Portugal is where fairy tale meets reality, immersed in the verdant mountains and lush palaces. Here, amidst the clouds, rises Pena, a colorful palace reminiscent of a cartoon set. This eclectic architectural masterpiece is stunning with its bright colors and intricate towers. Down below, hidden among the winding paths, are ancient castles and mysterious gardens where you can get lost in the labyrinths of history. Sintra is not just a place on the map. It is a portal to a world of fantasy and stories, where every stone holds its secrets. Provence is a place where time seems to slow down, enveloping each visitor in a fragrant mixture of lavender, olive groves, and serene vineyards. Here in southeastern France, history and nature intertwine in a dance, creating a unique landscape that has inspired artists such as Vincent van Gogh and Paul Cézanne. Imagine the sun gently touching the ancient stone houses, turning them into golden canvases, while the melody of cicadas wafts through the air. Provence is not just a region, it is a living picture that you want to immerse yourself in again and again, discovering new facets of its enchanting beauty. Rome is not just an ancient city, it is a living encyclopedia of history, where every stone can tell its own story. Imagine, you are in the Forum, a place where the political life of the great Roman Empire once boiled, and now here reigns the silence and grandeur of the past. It seems that even the air here is imbued with the spirit of great conquerors and philosophers. And here you see the Colosseum, a symbol of eternal glory and power, the arena where gladiators once fought. Walking around Rome, it is as if you are traveling through time, immersing yourself in a world where every corner keeps its secrets and legends. Madeira. Portugal is a place where nature has created a true masterpiece, like an artist playing with a palette. This archipelago in the Atlantic Ocean is known for its spectacular landscapes, where mountains and ocean merge in magnificent harmony. From hiking trails among laurel forests, whose trees are considered living relics, to breathtaking views from cliffs jutting directly into the ocean, every corner of the island is made for adventure. Madeira wine, with its unique flavors and aromas, completes this colorful place, where tradition and nature intertwine into a single, unforgettable symphony.